a little confused. You were expecting a Mexican. I get it all the time. People always ask, how did a black guy like you get a Mexican name? And I tell them, simple, I stole it. But no, in reality, so I'm half black, half Belizean. Belize is this little country next to Mexico. Most white people have never even heard of it. But it's right next to the Yucatan Peninsula. So my dad is Belize, and he and I, we always have the same conversation all the time. I'm from here, so I love football, and he loves soccer. And he always tells me, "You've got to like soccer. It's in your heritage. Soccer's a sport." And I always tell him, back, "No, I'm legal. I don't have to." But speaking of soccer, a couple of my friends, they've got their son Isaiah. They've got him signed up for youth soccer, and they like to go to his games. I don't know if you've ever gone and watched a youth soccer game. It's like watching cats run around. But so they're at his game, and they're looking out. It's a beautiful day, and they're looking at like, wow, it's a great game. Looks at his wife, great game, right? And she's like, yeah. And they look and they go, have you seen Isaiah? And she's like, no. They look down, Isaiah's sitting right next to them, eating a hot dog. They're like, get back out there. He's like, nah, they got this. So as I was saying, I like football, and so like most of you guys probably were watching the Super Bowl too. So you guys are probably like me when you watched the Super Bowl, you saw the Patriots lose. And you're probably the same thoughts I was thinking. You saw Tom Brady on the screen. He's looking all sad. And you're probably thinking to yourself, yeah, that's right, Tom Brady. Go home to your beautiful kids, your $1 million house, your supermodel wife, your $130 million in the bank. That's right, loser. So Jenny had said something earlier about she likes black guys. Did she say 6'5" or 5'6"? Any of you guys got thugs in the family? No, just me. I don't mean like Crips and Bloods. I mean like those little thugs, the kids. So in my family, we've got one. Well, I knew she was the thug of the family when she was 6 months old. She's 6 now, so she has a brother that's 3 years older than she is. Well, when she was 6 months, he had a toy or something that she wanted, and she literally walked up to him, steps on his foot, grabs his hair. Now back then he had one of those big Kaepernick fros. Grabs it, yanks him down to his height, and goes, something in baby talk, and I could have swore, if I could translate, she said, "Don't fuck with me, motherfucker." He gave her a toy, left her alone, still to this day, leaves her alone. I give her cookies every morning, just as a peace offering. I also have an older daughter, she's 17, and as a parent, when you have kids, especially as a guy, you want to be the cool dad. You don't want to be the goofy dad. You want to be the one that they're not afraid to have around their friends and things like that. And I dress like this 90% of the time. Unless it's one of my days off, I'm not in a suit. But most of the time, I'm in a suit. So I think I look pretty nice. I think I'm the cool dad. So the other day I was talking to her, and she just turned to me and said, "Dad, you know what they call you at school?" And I was like, "Cool dad, right?" And she's like, "No, old man in the suit." I do have to applaud her for not lying to me though, because I try not to lie to my kids, because adults lie to kids all the time. When I was a kid, they would lie all the time. My teacher was asking, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" And I wrote down, "When I grow up, I want to be president." And she wrote, "Good job." My friend Omar next to me, yeah, this was in the 80s, folks. My friend Omar, he wrote down, "I want to be a football." Not a football player. She said, "Good job." I looked and said, "You're an idiot." But so I don't lie to my kids. My oldest daughter, the same one that called me old man in a suit. She said, "When I grow up, Dad, I think I want to be a doctor." looked at her report card and I was like, probably an accountant. Then I looked at her math grade and I said, ooh, let me take that back, probably a cashier. But so I do push education on my kids really hard. I pushed them to go to college. I went to college, graduated, and everything. And I don't know if you guys went to school. You guys may have had. My college had where we had to take these things called theme courses. Your school, they might have called it a focus or some other BS. But so the theme course is basically 3 classes that have nothing to do with your major that they make you take. They call it making you a well-rounded student. I call it a waste of my damn time. So when I had to pick mine, my first thing, being a straight male, I thought, hey, I'm going to take women's studies. Perfect. I'll be the only guy surrounded by a bunch of women. Great. The problem was, I was the only guy surrounded by a bunch of women that hated me. After 2 days, I left that class, left that thing, and I went to African American history. Problem was, now the same problem. I was the only black guy in this group of class, and they thought I knew all the answers. I looked at them and I was like, I don't know, I'm from Monterey. I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and she was talking about Tinder, and she was talking about, she's be swiping, and she'll get a match, and they'll be talking to a guy, and within about 3 or 4 texts, just like that, it instantly becomes sexual. And so I was telling her, you know what, you should turn this around on them, and have the text go like this. They write, hey, you write, hey. They write, how are you? You write, fine. They write, what are you doing tonight? Pussy pig. They write, what's your favorite movie? Pussy pig again. And I told them, if it were me, I wouldn't even send them mine. I would just send them random ones. Like one day I'd send them an Asian one. One day I'd send them a redhead one. Next day I'd send them a big furry 70s one. She basically said she would never do that. She's got a little more class than I do. I guess that's one of the big differences between men and women. There's another difference that I found between men and women. This one is a true one. This is a scientific difference between men and women. Women have 2 X chromosomes. And as we all know, X is the universal sign for no. Men have an X and a Y chromosome. That's true science, guys. And Y is basically the chromosome for yeah! Where you really see this difference is when they become parents. And they have their son that's standing on top of a fence and he yells out, Mom, Dad, look, I'm gonna jump. Mom's first reaction is no! Where Dad's is, yeah! Because you want to see if he can stick the landing. Last couple of things. The other day I was doing some heavy research, reading in a journal. Okay, that's a lie. I was looking on Facebook and scrolling. And I came on this study and it said that a tablespoon of semen has 20 calories. And my first thought was, damn it. Like women need another reason not to get blowjobs. No, I can't do that on a diet. For myself, I like curvy women. I like women with some shape to them, some meat. But I do understand why some guys like skinny women. Skinny women make your dick look huge. With that, I'm out.